Hi, my name is Kyle Lesh, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate to you the basics of playing an electric guitar. And the four that we are going to cover are holding the guitar correctly, amplifying the sound, learning to finger with your non-dominant hand, and learning to strum with your dominant hand. Hi, back again. Have you ever wanted to be a rock star and tour the world or create songs that people love through passionate, fantastic melodies? Well, the path to all of these is right at your fingertips, and in this talk we'll explain how to play electric guitar. Now, everybody experiences emotions. We have a story to tell, happy, sad, tragic, comedic, or anything else, and every single one of these emotions can be conveyed into song. Therefore, we can come together and share our experiences through melody. Now, I personally have played electric and acoustic guitar for 15 years, but I prefer to play electric because of its distortion and rough feel. It's an amazing escape from everyday life, and I find it to be a great way to connect to others even if they don't play. So what you'll need is, like what I said, learning how to hold the guitar, amplifying the sound, placing your fingers, and strumming with your non-dominant hand. So let's cut to the chase and get right into it. Alright, let's pick up our guitar. Now what you're going to do is you're going to place the guitar gently on your lap with the curved edge resting on your right leg. Now keep in mind this is a demonstration for right-handed people. If you're left-handed, simply flip the guitar over and place it on the opposite leg. Left-handed guitars do exist, and you'll need to correct the string order if you're left-handed, but we'll focus on a simple right-handed technique in this video only, as it's far more popular and can be easily translated if needed. Now make sure you hold the neck of the guitar with your left hand and place your right hand down by the strings on the bottom. So next up, we'll learn how to amplify the sound. And what you're going to want to do is connect your guitar to an amplifier using an amp cable. These are very common, and you can get them at any guitar store. So we'll place one end into the amp where it says input, and the other end into the bottom of the guitar right over here. Let's take a quick look at our amp. We have a lot of different knobs here, but the most important we'll need to focus on are the distortion, volume, and reverb. These are placed differently on different amps, and there's a lot of extra knobs, but we don't need those for a basic introduction. What you need is your volume, which obviously changes the level of sound, the distortion, which changes the amount of distortion, and then the reverb, which changes the duration at which your notes will ring out. Low reverb, high reverb. It's a little hard to hear, but it will amplify the length at which your notes ring out. With your non-dominant hand, left in this case, place your fingers on the neck of the guitar. To begin, we'll focus on a simple note, F sharp. And this is going to be located right here on the top, or actually it's called bottom because it's the closest to me, not to the ground, string known as the E string. So this is the first note you can finger on the lowest string, F sharp, and we're going to put our fingers right there at the very top, in between the metal fret and the other side. These are each frets, and you're always going to place your fingers in between them, not on the metal. So there it is. To hear what it sounds like, I go to the next one, or you can even place no fingers on and play the string open, but we'll get to the strumming in a minute. Now we can add two more fingers down here and down here to make a chord, which is 3 fingers. So we've started here, added one down here, and one down here. This is known as a power chord, and we can play all 3 at once. If I play the first one, if I play the next one, and if I play the last one, we play them together. Now we can switch the position of our fingering up to here. So if we switch between those two, same shape, different spots, we will hear 2 different chords. And we can try it over here too, and simply move between the two. And this can be changed to create different melodies, such as and if we do individual notes, we can create the basics for a solo. So If we add these 4 notes together and change them up into different orders, we can create a slightly more intricate solo. We can also do bending and sliding, but that'll be covered in a more intricate video. But so far, we have these 4 notes, and we could still make something out of them. Now let's take a look at what to do with our dominant hand in order to strum, and we'll focus on the movements. So you're going to select the string that your other finger is placed on and strike down in order to make a sound. You can also strike upwards, but you're going to want to focus specifically on the string that your finger corresponds to, whichever one you have placed your finger on. So notice how I'm only going for that string. Now if you have multiple fingers on multiple strings, like a chord we showed before, you're going to hit all of those strings that the fingers correspond to. We can go up and down not only to create a different sound, but to increase the speed at which we play, because going only downwards is not as fast as if we do both, going upwards and downwards. So to really focus in, palm muting is when you not only strum the string, but you use part of your palm placed on the back end, right here, while you strum down to make a different sound. So this is what it sounds like without the palm muting. And this is what it sounds like if I put my palm on the back end and play. So if I go, it's a different sound then. And you can create different melodies if you combine these. So each one of those is a palm mute followed by an open play. And to put all these together into something you can hear, up on the high end, we could play something like this. Alright, to wrap things up, playing an instrument, in this case guitar, is an amazing hobby in order to channel emotion, passion, and in some cases just feel extremely cool. You can write your own music, you can learn to play songs that are famous that you like, or just create whatever comes to mind. These are the basics you'll need in order to start your journey, and I wish you good luck, and make sure you have fun. Thanks.